Can you see that in shot?
Well, the laptop?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
Hey guys.
Hello everyone.
Welcome to the
Final episode of the year.
final episode of the year and the final episode of Movie Chat. But we'll talk about that later, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not what you think. It's not what you think, that's all I say.
Big things happening.
Big announcements. Announcements.
But we'll tease you to the end of the video. So you have to watch the whole thing now.
Gonna edge you
Kind
to
of
the end of this video.
This feels like it's
I
gonna
feel like one of us needs to take it.
Yeah, word. You just take it.
Okay.
Alright, anyway.
Here we are.
So,
2023 is over.
how was your year?
It was pretty good.
It was a pretty good year, to be fair.
The year of Movie Chat. Movie Chat was born. Soon to be no more.
Yeah, we did
Sorry,
a big
guys.
did a big Star Wars Day celebration tour for all the fans. We didn't have
We didn't have the podcast, and we did go to Star Wars Celebration. That was sick.
Yeah.
Went on a pretty crazy holiday.
And on a big holiday, Oppenheimer and IMAX, a lot of IMAX trips.
A lot, mate. At the start of the year, so many.
So many. We went like once every other week, maybe.
Yeah, it was like Inception, everything everywhere. Interstellar, Oppenheimer.
Woo! Good year.
Word.
But anyway,
Yeah. So today we're going to talk about. Well, we've got a couple of things to talk about. We saw Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
Yeah.
I saw Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
I was sleeping.
Jason.
Listen, I've not seen the first one, and it was so boring.
It was, yeah,
I
we'll
got
get to it.
about
We'll
an
get to
hour
it.
in.
We'll get to it.
Yeah.
And then we also saw Godzilla Minus One. We also saw Godzilla Minus One.
Yeah, we saw Godzilla Minus One, which we'll talk about.
Yeah. And then we're going to do 2023 review best. Are we going to do worst?
We'll talk about.
We'll talk about
Ant-Man.
a lot. 65.
Talk about Ant-Man and 65.
Should we start with Aquaman? Because that'll probably be pretty quick.
Yeah.
What did you think of it, Jackson? From the hour
Alright,
and
so
15
I
that
caught
you
about an
saw
hour
it,
and 15 minutes.
but not all in once. I think from what I remember, you were awake for the first hour,
Yeah.
and then you fell asleep. You fell asleep about 5 minutes after that, and you were asleep for about 40 minutes.
Yeah, I literally woke up and it was the end.
Yeah, like you woke up and like the
Kind of weird, like it was perfectly timed.
yeah, literally you woke up just to catch the end of the DCEU, and it was shit.
Bad, yeah.
But yeah, Aquaman 2. You know, the first one was.
I didn't watch
fine.
it.
I saw it once 5 years ago when it came out. It was fine. I mean, it did make $1 billion, which is so strange to me. Don't know how that happened.
Yeah, how did that happen?
I don't know, because it's not even a film that you like feel like is that popular. Or you hear people
Was it
talking
like one
about.
of the first DCU EU films?
It was just after Justice League. It was the only.
How did it make
It was the only. Well, it was Christmas. Like I don't know. It was. Yeah, but the first one was very much like it was kind of like a fun like.
Billion,
Like the first one was
though.
so much. I know. I don't know how, but it didn't. It opened to like 67 million and just trundled along. But
Well,
yeah, and then the second one, Patrick Wilson's back. I do love Patrick Wilson. I won't lie.
Moonfall.
Bit of P. Willie is great. No, terrible film.
I like Moonfall.
No, man, no.
Was that this year?
That was last year, a year and a half ago.
Oh my god.
Obviously, it was last year because we didn't watch it together.
Oh,
It was
what a
this year, wasn't it?
shattering. Oh my god, a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
I remember watching that. It's so vivid. Okay, anyway.
But yeah, so this time, you know, Aquaman's back. He's got a kid for some reason. Mara's around, not really. And you know, Black Manta's possessed, and it's just terrible. It's just really not good. It's just not a good movie, man. And it's, but I'm
That's
so
good,
not.
kid.
Didn't give him the nap to. I feel like with something like the Marvels, made me more upset because.
The Marvels was an hour and a half, and also just wasn't boring.
And I care about the MCU as well. The DCU by this point, like.
Nah, but you know what? The Marvels wasn't good, but at least it was like
The
it was
first half
very
an hour was
quick,
right, yeah.
and it was done.
The start was fine, whereas
It was only
this
2 hours.
This was just naff throughout. It was just nothing. Like it was just, I don't know. It was just bad. Just not a good film.
I would love to say it's better than The Flash, but I don't know. Just because it would annoy you.
Mate, so.
Anyway,
Wait till we get to our top 10 of the year.
3 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to say because it's not.
It just is so irrelevant now as well.
It's not
Who
even
cares?
offensively bad. It's just bad. It's just a bad film. Like it's not even
when he was doing that
funny.
speech at the end, like the Wakanda, like
The Black Panther thing, like literally Black Panther.
why did they even do that?
I don't know because like You know what I was thinking as well? What worked? Because we heard there was like 4 rounds of reshoots. I wonder what it was originally. Because there were rumours that apparently the baby fucking died in the film. People watched that.
Oh yeah, because the trailer was.
And people were like, "No,
That would have been
don't
mad.
be killing babies in my superhero films, please."
No, you know what would have been good if the wife died.
Get rid of Amber Heard.
Get rid of Amber Heard, and then just make.
She's barely in it.
I was barely watching it, but I mean,
You didn't miss much.
like, and then everyone was like, they wanted his hand to get chopped off, and he has a hook hand, like in the comics.
Who?
Aquaman.
Yeah, but we're never going to see him again, so who cares?
Wow, we will see Aquaman again. Do you reckon he'll be in the new Justice League?
No.
Do you reckon?
Quickly.
Not Jason Momoa.
Oh, Aquaman.
Just Aquaman.
Oh, definitely. Maybe not the first round of Justice League. Oh no, but mate, the Gods and Monsters thing, we haven't even heard the full announcement of that. There could be an Aquaman film in there, or like an Aquaman appearance. But what they should have done, right, in this film,
Right.
post-credit scene, right, so you kill Aquaman at the end. Like, he has to sacrifice himself to save the kid or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Aquaman dies. Like, this is what they should have done in reshoots when they came in. And then...
Me during Aquaman.
And then whatever. And you have maybe, probably not post-credit scene, but the final scene, you have Arthur's funeral and you get all the cast back.
Oh,
Ben
right,
Affleck,
yeah,
Henry Cavill, Gal Gadot, maybe not Ezra Miller, like Ray Fisher, just everyone. And
Ray Fisher wouldn't come back. That's the thing, it wouldn't
Ben
work.
Affleck, Gal Gadot and Henry Cavill is more than enough.
I don't even know if Henry Cavill will come back at this point, man.
But maybe there's a scene he shot for the Flash out there, just use some footage from that. But anyway, and then you have Ben Affleck do a speech about like how he was like a great hero or whatever, and then you have like a montage while he's saying this of like the DCEU and like everything that happened in it.
Who cares, man?
Nah, but mate, it's just such a dud. No send off.
Because who cares?
I care, man. This universe had some really, really good stuff. Mate, I wish this universe actually kicked off where it's supposed to. Like, the setup was so good. Like, Man of Steel beat Batman.
Do you know? Yeah,
say what you want, but I like those two films, and they're not this. They're trying to be something. My God, what?
Yeah, that was like a whistle.
Was that? My God, and it's just a shame that it came out like this, and that this is the last of it because it's just such a waste. The Flash should
I
have been
think
the
it's
last
a win.
one.
The Flash should have not been created, and neither should Aquaman. And you know what? After Zack Snyder's Justice League, they should have been like, we'll just leave it here. They could have done Black Adam and Shazam 2, maybe.
Yeah, oh my God, mate. I feel like it's so weird that like a year ago, like Black Adam was only a year and 2 months ago, and at that point we thought, oh, like DC universe is like starting to kick back into gear, and then it just was like, no, it's just done. It's
Because
just
the
finished.
Rock was gonna do it. The Rock was gonna make the DC universe about
Nightmare.
Black Adam.
And Superman.
Well, to be fair, that second part isn't bad, but
Yeah, but anyway,
anyway,
didn't happen.
doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, terrible film. 3 out of 10.
Godzilla -1, however,
spectacular.
8 out of 10, 8.5
9 out of 10. It's fucking really, really good.
So good, man.
You've never seen a Godzilla film before, have you?
I've seen I've seen Kong.
What, Skull Island?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen the original.
Or Godzilla?
Yeah.
The first one.
Yeah.
From like what?
19.
I bet you were like 6 you were saying you were like, yeah, I'm gonna watch this like old black and white Japanese film.
Yeah, and then I
That was
watched
so
King
cool.
Kong as well.
Yeah, how was it?
Terrible.
Yeah, there we go.
So bad.
Letterboxd 5 stars, masterpiece.
But the new one, it's great.
It is really, really, really good. Like, it's kind of weird how it just came out of nowhere. Because I remember when the trailer came out, like, it must have been a couple of months ago now. And I was just like, damn, like, that looks
I don't think I even watched the
that looks
trailer.
really good. Because
I thought it was like animated.
because the thing is, they've always been making like modern Godzilla films in Japan, but like this one, like, I haven't seen any Godzilla films apart from the American ones, but apparently a lot of people who've seen all of them and like a lot of just Toho fans and stuff are saying this is like the best Godzilla film ever made.
But also, like, was the last Japanese language Godzilla film.
I think it was still a man in a
Before-
suit. I think this is no, it was only a few years ago.
Oh,
It
really?
was Shin Godzilla. Hang on, because I don't know. I think this is the first one with like a big, like CGI Godzilla kind of thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the last one was. It doesn't look great. I think it's meant to be quite good, but I'm pretty sure it's still a man in a suit, and that kind of like. Just, I think this was the first one where it's like big, like CGI
monster.
Godzilla. But it's also, but the thing is, it's not, the Godzilla stuff is really good, but the best thing about it is the characters and
just like it's just a
just
post
a
World War II
yeah.
Japanese
Like you take Godzilla out of it, and it's still like a
it's
a
just
very
about like
interesting
it's
film.
just about like the
PTSD.
remnants of war. Yeah,
Yeah.
like so good.
Like that opening scene, like when Godzilla first attacks, and you have the main character there.
Yeah.
He's like a deserted like kamikaze pilot, who basically abandons his post and goes to this like
It's a spoiler.
Opening scene.
No,
Spoilers.
but it's a
I've not
spoiler.
ruined anything yet.
You don't know why he's there.
Why he's there?
Yeah, in the first scene you don't know why he's there.
Well,
Basically, spoilers. He lied about his ship needing repair,
yeah,
and then he went and landed there. But you don't know that in the opening scene.
it's implied. Anyway, and then Godzilla attacks and kills.
It's implied.
I mean, I didn't figure out, but someone. I was watching a video after this. Someone was like, "Oh, and obviously," and I was like, "Oh yeah,
Obviously.
And then Godzilla first attacks, but when he first attacked, I was like, fucking hell, it's quite small. Like such a small Godzilla.
Yeah,
But then they said later on, like, oh, it's way bigger now than
before.
it
But
is,
it's just, you know, it's just a good film.
Very
It's
good
just a
film.
great film. Some of the shots are great. Like music's good.
The scene when it's chasing them behind the ship, that was really good. You know, when it has the mine in its mouth.
Yeah, and you
That
know
was really
the
good.
scene where it's underwater and then the bomb and it just goes and you see it all go from blue and it just goes underwater and it's all lit up and it's ready to go and then it just goes because it
What?
dies.
The atomic breath.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so good.
Oh, I'm not sure I know what you're talking about, but it was very, very good. Like fucking miles better than any of the modern American Godzilla films, and just better than just most films this year.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Godzilla's become like. Why are they making American Godzilla films, man? Who cares?
I do.
I don't.
I
Just
think
make
that's
them.
a great universe. Personally, get some more.
Yeah, the little sip you got left.
So
Yeah, I mean, I
This
also.
room is like a fucking sauna, by the way.
Yeah, it's also really messy, but you can't see
You
that.
can't see that.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. Just a great film.
It's
Go
really
watch
good.
it. They're making a black and white version.
You'll prefer that one, obviously. Finally.
It's like Justice League. Yeah. 8.5 out of 10.
Really good. One of the best movies of the year, but we will get to that
Now.
Wait,
Is there anything else we
I
watched?
feel like there was. We talked about Next Goal Wins.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think that was the last thing we watched together. Salt.
Lake
No, we did
Mungo?
Saltburn.
I watched Die Hard 2 on Christmas.
Just seen the first one.
Saw the movie Sunshine.
Don't watch it.
Disappointing. Lake Mungo.
Oh, I watched Hunger Games.
Oh yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, it was good. It was a bit long. Like, it dragged on, I think, unnecessarily. And, like, the third act, I think, far and away was better than any other one. Not even, actually, just, like, the scene in the cabin where it's all the, like, you're like, is he going to kill her?
Yeah.
And I was just like, this is, like, this is genuinely, one of the most tense things I've seen. And I kind of wish he did kill her, but that's just because I kind
The
of...
outcome was kind of better. Because you what?
I just like when I feel like all American films are just like, they never kill anyone.
Oh, here we go. We know which foreign films.
No, but like then like, I also didn't like in Godzilla -1 when the wife came back to life. I thought she should have.
That was a bit
It was just a bit
of a
much.
reach.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't really mind. Like, if she
Yeah.
would like come back in the middle of the fight and like flew in her plane, I would be like, what the fuck is going on here?
Well,
But-
yeah, but obviously that wouldn't happen. But I just think it was pointless. Like, why is she alive?
Kind of neutralised its arc in a way, but not.
Like, and the baby's still there.
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't really bother me.
I didn't ruin the film, but I was like that.
I didn't think it was going to happen.
No, neither. And
I
then
was
when
like,
it did,
oh my god, I was just a bit like,
yeah, I wasn't glad. I was just like, oh, okay, fine. But yeah, he should have killed her. That would have just been, I think, like, it would have shown his like full transformation into this like kind of monster that doesn't really care.
No, I think it turns out better the other way. Because I think that's such a clear cut way to be like, well, he's killed her. Obviously now he's evil. Where I feel like it's more abstract.
It's abstract. It's the Hunger Games.
No. But the way that because she like just abandoned him without even a word. Like there's no closure for him. I feel like that's what kind of drives him mad.
Yeah, true, maybe.
But yeah, glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was good.
I watched a horror film called Lake Mungo and it was fucking terrifying and it's haunting me. give it a watch. It's all on YouTube for free. That's all I'll say on that.
All right.
Probably one of my new favourite movies, I'm not going to lie.
Well, horrors.
Pretty just in general, man. It's so
Jesus.
good. Horror definitely. It's probably my top 3 horror films.
Whoa. I don't watch many horror films.
You need to watch. I watched like one scene from it last night before I went to bed and I was like, no.
Why did I do that? Anyway, best film of the year? Best films of the year?
Yeah. So should we do top 10 each?
Yeah, I forgot to write mine down. But I've got my letterbox.
Yeah, well, I told you to write it down, didn't I?
I know it. I've got my letterbox.
I'll do mine first.
Okay.
I'm going to quickly change it because at the moment I have Creed 3 as my top film.
Oh my god, you're actually going to change it on letterbox now.
But I need to rewatch it, but I just feel like it will drop down and I just can't. I would be blasphemous if I did not say that Barbie was my number 1 film of the year.
Really?
In fact, I should go
better
from
than
10. I should go
Spider-Verse.
from 10. Yeah? I should go from 10 to 1. Right, let's go from 10. I don't know. I'm not sure this list is right, you know?
Just read it, man. Why are you going to the bottom? It's obviously not going to be there.
I'm torn between TMNT or Mission Impossible for 10. Mission Impossible.
Okay, I've not seen it.
Although, thinking about it, like... fuck it, this is the list. So, number 10, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Soon to be known just as Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning, probably.
Did them...
Apparently they're going to change the title and not make it Part 2. Because it didn't do that well.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah. Another great Mission Impossible film. They are kind of non-stop bangers at this point. In number 9, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
9?
Yep.
You're fucking infuriating.
Mate,
that film is
I saw 47 films this year, man.
Yeah, and your top 10 is going to be basically the same as mine.
Not really. Well, yeah, kind of. Yeah, but no, 9, yeah. There were a lot more films that I liked more. It was really good, though. Very emotional.
What's next?
I could see that going up.
What's next? The Hunger Games is above that.
Hunger Games, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes at number 8.
You are nuts. You are nuts.
The Flash at 7.
I hate you.
I've just moved Creed 3 from 1 to 6 because I think about the top 5 and I just think I enjoyed those more than Creed 3, but Creed's my favourite film ever, so I'm biased, but yeah, Creed 3 better than Creed 2. Really, 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 really good direction from Michael B. Jordan, and Jonathan Majors is really good in it, although
recently...
Bad man, I think. Oh yeah, fuck no. Oh yeah, he's not Kang anymore. Oh, we can't talk about that. We'll be here for hours.
We'll do superhero movies at the end, maybe.
But yeah, really good like villain, and just great. I mean, I guess they're making Creed 4. I could take it or leave it, but at this point, I mean, I'll take Creed content till forever. Right, top 5. 5.
I'm not excited for this. You're getting annoyed at me for not writing mine down as you're editing yours.
No. Okay, number 5, Saltburn.
I think that's too high.
Way better than Promising Young Woman. That was Emerald Fennell's first film. I was not a massive fan of that film. I thought it was good, but...
Is that the one with Bo Burnham in it?
Yeah.
I think I've got that DVD. I do. I've never seen it.
You've never seen it?
No.
It's pretty good. I liked it, but it wasn't like the films that year that it was in conversation with. I was like, no, like there's no way. I think that was 2020 or 2021. But this is miles better. This is like, I can't wait to see. Oh, maybe that is too high. Don't take this list for much, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, Guardians is 9 and Flash is like 6. So
Flash is. I didn't even talk about Flash. Oh my god, I skipped Flash. The Flash at 7.
Good.
Best live action comic book movie of the year. Probably is it my favourite DCEU movie?
That's just not in. That's like.
You know what?
Not that hard.
The Suicide Squad is really good.
Suicide Squad is miles better than the Flash, but I also am not
the Flash.
like.
I do think. I think overall.
Why do you love the Flash? Why do you love the Flash?
Because it's really fun, man, and it just does it's done the multiverse thing better than like most recent Marvel things, and the emotional story is really good. The two Flashes, it's just a cool movie.
It's just not.
That movie on paper, I'd read that and be like, I remember when that first trailer came out, and I was like, that looks so sick, and it literally stuck the landing. I just remember leaving that cinema and being like that actually, like that literally, my expectations were here, and it perfectly matched. Like,
you know what? You're a fool.
All the stuff.
And the fact that
just a great superhero movie, like one of probably my favorite superhero movies.
No, sorry. That film is terrible.
It's not. It's
just
really good.
Like, I think
so overhated, man. So unnecessarily.
So
hated.
reasonably hated. What's next?
I remember when we said Flash was going to make $1 billion on this podcast.
How much? It made nothing.
Just made its budget. About 250 million.
Jesus Christ, good. It's too much.
Yeah, anyway, Saltburn, yeah, good film. Out of 5. Alright, number 4, that aforementioned Godzilla -1. Don't need to say much more on that. At 3, Oppenheimer. Very good.
Great film.
Very good. Like, really good. You need to watch it again, man. I bet you would like it way more than second watch. First watch, I was like, good. Yeah, it was good. I think I rated it 3.5 on Letterboxd the first time, and then 4 the second time, and 4.5 last time. The last time I watched it, I was like, I genuinely, like, I love Nolan, but he kind of fell off. Dunkirk and Tenet are probably 2 of his worst films.
Tenet, I think, was like generally like not a great film.
I think I like Tenet. Dunkirk, I am so indifferent towards. I do not care in the slightest. But this is actually one of his best films. Like,
I think the character work in this is
in Oppenheimer.
Yeah, it's probably the best.
Like, it's I think Interstellar and Inception would have to be his best for me. But I think this is probably third. Like, this is really, really good, and it's I'm gonna compare it to Hunger Games. Just a very long but very detailed and earned the runtime film.
Yeah, it was. It was a little bit. I remember watching it. It was a little bit like fast and choppy at the start, but
very montagey at the start.
It does pay off.
It really does. Like,
that bomb scene. I remember sitting in that cinema and that bomb scene. I was just like,
that was so good. You know, it's back on IMAX in January. So tempted.
That's the reason I don't want to rewatch it is because it won't be as good as that first viewing experience.
I know. Like, seeing like...
I'm watching it at home, I would just be like...
It's not as good.
No, nowhere near.
But yeah, just really good. Just really good. Really good.
That's great.
2, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. One of the best superhero movies ever made. So good. I rewatched it recently. Oh my god, man. It's so good. My one criticism, and it's not even really a criticism, it's just like a comment. Especially on a rewatch, it does feel much more of like a part 1 of a story.
Yeah, I've got a few complaints about that film, to be fair, but just still,
it's just
the way they've taken Miles' origin story and really twisted it and made its own thing is like genius. I think
the Into the Spider-Verse films and the Spider-Man games happening at the same time is just some of the best superhero content ever, just happening concurrently with the same character.
Yeah,
and it's just that I feel like there's people behind the Spider-Verse, like, they just get it. They just get Spider-Man, they get the superhero films, animation, just filmmaking in general. Like, it's all just... it's so good. And like,
I do have 2 gripes. I think the intro's too long. I rewatched it on Christmas Day. I partly rewatched it.
The Gwen...
The prologue is too long, and then the ending is too abrupt. And I think it doesn't... If you're going to do it a part 1 and a part 2, you've got to at least be able to watch the first film and it be a full conclusive story.
Yeah, okay.
Like, Infinity War ends, and
that's what I was going to compare it to.
Yeah, and like the characters have changed through it and like developed, whereas this, it feels like at least Miles has sort of like stopped halfway through.
It was a cliffhanger.
Yeah, I get that, but So was Infinity War, but it was still
like Infinity War, like if you could
end the
Infinity
MCU.
War could just happen and then it's like fuck it, that's it.
Yeah,
But this does end like there are things. It's like if Infinity War ended when Thanos showed up.
this sort of
more
feels like
content.
you know what it sort of feels like. It feels like Gwen's story could finish, and then Miles' story just needs to keep going.
Yeah, because Gwen kind of like because now she's come back around to like going against Miguel and to help Miles, but Miles is like was right in that like crescendo of like
Literally like the
his
climax.
arc. Yeah,
And it just
which
yeah.
Which honestly I just kind of wish they kept it as part 1 and part 2 because I think Infinity War was initially Infinity War Part 1, Infinity War Part 2, and then they changed it, and I think that's valid because I don't think those two films are similar enough to say Part 1, Part 2, but I think based on what happened in Across the Spider-Verse 2, because the end of Across the Spider-Verse is such like a setup.
Yeah.
Like you bring all those characters back from the first film. You got the main character stuck in another universe in the middle of like a scene, which is probably going to pick up straight at the start of the next film.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't really bother me because it's just really good, and I'm sure Beyond the Spider-Verse will be just as good.
I think.
But rewatching it is a bit like it ends, and it's just like, oh.
Yeah, it's like when you watch the season final of a TV show.
Yeah.
Like, I want
like a mid-season.
Yeah, I don't want to have
like
to wait
Invincible.
2 years to watch this.
Yeah, that is true.
Like,
to be fair to them, it was meant to come out in March.
Yeah, but it's an animated film that's like probably one of the hardest things to animate. They should have known. Yeah. And they also films shouldn't be. I don't think films should be like
that close together.
Not that close together, but I don't think part 1 of a film should be a setup.
But I don't think it was. I think the ending was very. I mean,
it was still great.
It's. I don't even. It's just so good, and when the fan service stuff happens, it's probably the best they've ever done cameos and fan service in a film. I won't lie. Like maybe No Way Homicide.
Donald Glover.
Best cameo fucking ever.
The fact that Donald Glover, Andrew Garfield, and Insomniac Spider-Man showed up within about 10 minutes.
5 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, probably 10 because the Andrew one's a bit later.
I
wish I'd played the games, man. Cause
I was tweaking in my seat, man. I was tweaking.
The Donald Glover one was a shock to me.
Just for our audience, fun fact about me: Donald Glover is like one of my favorite artists, and the fact that he showed up, he's like one of my favorite people working in show business at the moment, I think.
So Across the Spider-Verse is great.
Basically, we love Across the Spider-Verse.
Sorry, I forgot you were saying about Donald Glover. What were you?
I just think he's a genius. I think he's genuinely like probably one of, if not the most talented man working in like all of show business at the moment.
Have you seen Atlanta?
I've seen the first 3 seasons.
Yeah, I've seen a bit of it. It's good, but I've never finished it.
He's just so good. He's funny. His music is so good. Like he's a great writer. Yeah, I just think he's great.
And that cameo is so many different because it's because
so
of,
many
it's
layers.
Because of the what show is it where you see him where he
Community.
It is Community,
Yeah.
and then obviously what happened leading from that kind of to him. Obviously, when they were casting Tasm and people really campaigned for him, and then obviously then they created Miles Morales not because of that, but
the
it
creators of
certainly
Miles
was an
Morales.
influence,
The
yeah.
creators of Miles Morales said that
it was an influence.
it was him. Like it probably he might have.
Um,
And then he voiced Miles Morales.
Yeah, and then he plays Aaron Davis in Homecoming. So then in this, he's meant to be like a variant of that character, but in the Prowler suit, which looks fucking
Put him in
sick.
Spider-Man 4, please.
That fucking costume is so cool as well.
It's kind of hard to see, but when you see the full...
Yeah.
But
sick.
put him in Spider-Man 4.
He has to be. We spoke about that.
Talking about all this.
Anyway,
Our podcast episode is just us repeating ourselves.
Spider-Man chat.
Anyway, number 1.
Yeah, so back to my ranking. Whoops. Number 1.
Hold that.
Barbie.
Oh, wait, no. Oh,
Go on.
Barbie!
I mean, I don't... It was just really good.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, it was
Perfectly...
the only film that made me cry this year.
Perfectly... genuinely the perfect balance between just absolute fucking nonsense. Like, I don't think people actually talk about how much of Barbie is actually fucking nonsense. Like,
Yeah.
it's so dumb. It's so dumb. Especially Will Ferrell, but I love it. But then also, the next scene will just have you sitting there just like... like, just...
What was
I remember in our... What? You thinking I'm just kidding?
What was that? No.
Oh. Yeah, we're going to do a live... I'm just kind of at the end of this, aren't we?
They did a Christmas version.
Anywhere else. Did they?
Yeah.
Or the Mark Ronson thing?
No. Ryan Gosling did it.
Yeah, he did one with Mark Ryan, you know.
He's got a band.
Who?
Ryan Gosling.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No. Literally me. Does he have a podcast as well?
You can be a guest on a podcast. On a certain podcast.
Can't have two of me here. Doesn't work.
1, 2. Spider-Man meme.
Anyway.
Ryan Gosling, please come on our podcast.
Please, we won't be weird.
You have to come dressed as your character to place Beyond the Pines.
Heartbreaker. He's got a heartbreaker written somewhere. I can't remember where. Teardrop tattoo. Luke Lantern. Place for the Pines. Also my favourite film. Anyway, distracted. I just remember, and we said it perfectly in our episode. We talked about it. Like, I just had a smile on my face the whole time.
Yeah, well, my face was like...
Yeah, aching at the end.
Same as Spider-Verse.
Because it was so funny, and I don't even really know. Like, it's all been said about Barbie. Like, it's just, and just such like a pleasing film. It is the Top Gun Maverick of 2022, and I refuse to.
No, because Top Gun Maverick has no depth.
Such cat, man. What? You being serious?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Mate, oh my god, I wish we were doing this last year. Imagine Avatar 2 being in here.
Mate, Flash is just as bad. Flash is worse than Avatar 2.
Yeah, but they're both amazing.
No.
Anyway, Barbie.
I don't hate Avatar 2. I hate the Flash.
Why do you hate the Flash?
Because it's such a spit in the face
of what?
Superhero films and just DC and like so boring and dull. And why is Michael Keaton here? And why is Supergirl here?
Well, last time I was watching it, I was like, this film is so weird. Like, the fact that this got made is so fucking
so
strange.
Unfortunate.
It's like a thing you'd read about, like a cancelled comic book movie supposed to be like, oh, they were going to make this film with the Flash and they were going to bring back and Supergirl, but it happened.
Yeah, and it was bad.
And I love it because it's such a oddity.
It's bad.
It's amazing. Sorry, I'm screaming in your house right now. Fucking this fucking man. Sorry, so yeah, Barbie. Great film.
I think ours are pretty similar.
Oh yeah, I'm done.
I mean, mine's not going to be as long now.
Barbie and Spider-Verse are like that, but Barbie just... I think Barbie is such a well-rounded film as well, like from beginning to end and everything it tries to do. I mean, I will say the daughter character was not my favourite. Like, she was fine, but...
I think that whole subplot was a little bit pointless.
Sorry?
I think that whole subplot was a little bit...
Yeah, but I get why it was there, and...
It did kind of drive the film, but like also...
Yeah. Jackson's popular friends on Letterboxd is just all the films I've been watching recently.
Because I don't use
Why
Letterboxd.
not mine?
Because I just use yours, yeah.
Lists. God, this guy.
Alright. Number 10. This is going to be a little bit rough.
I don't know why you're going down that far, mate. Fair.
Number 10. TMNT.
Fair.
Just a good time.
Such a good time.
Great time. Good year for animated films, you know.
Great year. Well. Oh, Super Mario as well.
Just all generally.
Super Mario, Spider-Verse, TMNT. That is a good little trio right there.
Yeah, like... Just a good...
Very fun.
Good time.
God, I hope they do another one.
Mario?
No, TMNT.
Both.
Well, yeah, to be fair.
10 TMNT, and then I'll probably go 9. I'll probably go Bottoms. Because that was also just another good time. I remember watching that and I was like, this is so weird, but I'm just enjoying it.
That was a fucking weird movie.
It was just fun.
She killed that guy at the end. I was like, what the fuck?
It was just fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked it, but...
And it was just like a nice like the fact that everyone was calling it Gay Fight Club, I just thought was funny, and like it was nice. It was nice that like that we've got this. We've like to sort of not. It's not really a spoof, but to spoof this mega violent like dark film with this weird just.
But is it that like? Is it? Do you think it's meant to be that?
I mean, they start
much of
a Fight
riff
Club.
on Fight Club.
No,
Fight Club. I don't know if that was.
I think
I mean,
kind
obviously,
of.
obviously a bit, but I don't know if that was like the whole. I know what you mean though.
It's just
I know what
fun.
you mean,
It's just
yeah,
like a
yeah.
fun and like I remember I was watching it. I was just like, this is a good time. Like it was weird, and I walked out and I was like, that was weird. And I do have a few issues with it, but every film on this list I have a few issues with.
Yeah.
Okay, number 9, number 8. I'll probably go Saltburn because I liked it, but the ending annoyed me, and I can't look past that.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And I just can't do that.
That is fair.
What was that? 8, 7. Running thin already.
Scrolling through the list.
Past Lives, I'll probably go at 7. I remember leaving Past Lives and I was like, that was like tough. Like just such a like unique.
That guy, respect to her boyfriend because I would not have the strength for that.
Yeah, word.
Like,
but also just
crazy.
like such a simple story, but like so well done. Shots were lovely.
I thought it just was missing like an oomph.
I do get that. That's why it's so. That's why like if this. Oh,
If it
wait.
like stuck the landing like emotionally.
No.
Still cool.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I remember when I walked out of After Sun, and I was like, oh my god. But also that was an amazing film.
Don't fucking remind me.
6. Are we going for?
I'm writing your list down as we go.
That's probably
I don't
wrong.
know why.
6. I would probably go for.
Hunting the list.
I've kind of done this in the wrong order, I think already, but it's fine.
Mate, there's nothing down there. Trust me.
6. I can't remember what I said yesterday.
All these 4 were in it. That was in it. That
Yeah.
was it. Guardians.
No.
Wait,
Higher.
that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, you got 6 left, and there's 6.
Okay, you know what then? Let's put.
Well, that's what you said.
Let's
yesterday.
put Hunger
Well, you
Games.
said maybe Mario.
Let's put Hunger Games at 10. Below TM. Oh no, actually, you know what? I had more fun. Mario's at 10.
Mario's at 10.
Mario's at 10. I'm also a Mario. I mean, I'm not a massive Mario fan like some people, but,
Yeah, but
I played it growing up.
yeah.
I played the new one. Super Mario Galaxy is like, that was my childhood, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What a film! What a game! Sorry. And then we're gonna go for Godzilla.
Yep.
What is that?
That is.
That is 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 4 Godzilla.
Okay, yeah. And then I'm gonna go for.
Oh no, it's 5 Godzilla.
Then I'm gonna go for. It's a toss up between Oppenheimer and Guardians. I think I'm gonna put Oppenheimer lower.
Fair. That doesn't surprise me.
And then Guardians.
Yeah.
And then Barbie.
Yeah.
And then Across the Spider-Verse.
So top 5 is pretty similar. I've got Creed 3 in there. Oh, no, I've got is it Creed 3? No, I've got Saltburn in there. You've got Guardians.
Yeah.
He's making the move, guys.
It's New Year's Eve. Oh, it's New Year's Eve. Movie chat. Thumbnail?
Real?
Yeah. I'll explain my thought process a little bit. Let me have a look.
Here we go. This is gonna be absolute waffle.
Mario, just a good time. That was a fun cinema trip as well.
Mario would be in like my honourable mentions. Mario's just outside my top 10, I think, even on that list.
Yeah, it's
Mario's at 12. Yeah, TMNT and Mario just there. Like those two. Mario was
just a fun trip as well.
That was so fun.
We went with Joe,
yeah.
and there were those people drinking.
It was at 8:30 on the first night PM. It was like a Wednesday, and the group next to us were like 30-year-old guys.
Yeah, and they were just drinking.
Funny.
It was so fun, and the cinema was like full.
Yeah,
of just like
it was just so.
It was just a funny.
It was
like,
so fun, man.
and it's a nice,
That's what he kept doing, bro.
nice hour and a half of just fun.
Just fun and being like, oh, sick. Like, I remember that from Mario.
Yeah,
Kart
yeah.
And stuff like that.
Like good for the fans, good for the, and then good for like casual viewers as well. TMNT. I'm actually not a big Ninja Turtles fan. Like,
me neither.
I've
but
never.
Like,
but this was a great film.
oh yeah, no, me too.
So like I can't really say
I used to
how
have like some toys I used to play with. That's what I remember.
I can't say to how accurate it was. I watched the Michael Bay films.
I think a lot of people are happy they didn't do Shredder straight away. That was good. That was a compliment I heard. Is that they were like, they were, and also that they were actually teenagers. The teenage dynamic, and it was really good. They were exactly like 14, 15-year-old boys.
And the dynamic was just between the cast was so good.
Because they all recorded it in the same room as well.
Yeah, I've seen, Bottoms, just like I said, a good time. To be fair, those three are all interchangeable pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, they could be anywhere. Saltburn, there was a point we've talked about this the other day, but like, really well made, really nice to look at.
To be fair, I think Saltburn's
bad ending.
but...
Past Lives, just a good A24 film. Best one of the year. Godzilla -1, we've spoken about that. Oppenheimer, spoken about that.
Yeah.
Guardians.
I didn't say much, but
Guardians is just the perfect end to that trilogy. And I like that no one died. Oh shit.
Yeah, valid.
No one dying was such a twist, but in the best way. And I'm a sucker for a death. I'm a sucker for a death, but watching all the characters sort of move on...
Oh, mate, that was actually way more emotional than it would have been if someone died.
Yeah, 100%. And just, so good, man.
So good.
James Gunn.
Don't fuck up Superman, please.
Give me a kiss.
Real.
Barbie. Good summer fit. Summer as well.
Yeah.
Such a great summer release.
I missed that weekend, man. Oppenheimer on Friday night. Barbie
on Saturday.
Record after.
That was good, man. And then Across the Spider-Verse. You guys might not know this, but I'm a bit of a Spider-Man fan.
I've never spoken about that before.
And this was everything a Spider-Man fan would want.
This and No Way Home are like... No Way Home is just above.
Because it's live action.
It's only because... Yeah, and because of the nostalgia.
Yeah. You know, if this came out before No Way Home, maybe it would be better.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like I'm glad that we saw Andrew in live action properly before we saw him in like a cameo like that. Do you know what I mean?
Toby was in it as well. Well, the Uncle Ben was.
Yeah, but not as much.
Well, neither were in it that much.
No, but Andrew actually saw...
Anyway,
like
let's not talk about
shot.
Spider-Man. But yeah, I just, I will love Spider-Man until my death. And
For real.
And Spider-Verse is just perfect.
I'm gonna rattle off some other films we had this year because I don't know. It's been an interesting year to say the least. I think when I look at the bottom half of my list, it's interesting. I see a lot of big films, like a lot of blockbusters, but also at the top, I think there was not a lot of the mid this year was kind of like random stuff, like Shazam.
Shazam was bad.
Like Missing, mid. Next Goal Wins, mid. Plane, mid. Oh, to be fair, you didn't see half of these, man. Other films we got, Gran Turismo. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Such a, that was so weird as well, because I remember seeing that announced. I was just like, what are they going to do a Gran Turismo film about? And then it was good, a good start for the PlayStation Studios.
For real.
Like, I think next is Ghost of Tsushima.
A little shout out from me. Just a little... surprise film of the year, Five Nights at Freddy's. That was a great film, man. I will really want to watch that again. Biggest surprise of the year for me. I could not believe how much I enjoyed that.
No, I don't know. I thought it was alright.
I thought that was a really fun, silly horror film, and I'm happy it exists.
Yeah.
What's film of the year?
65. Sorry, I had to get it out. But we both.
Yeah. Just the fucking Drek. Just
sleep. Mate, it was so bad.
If I was down to go, we wouldn't have stayed till the end, I don't think. You and Joe being like, should we leave now? Go to Spoons and then come back for the end. Desperate to get out of that. Mate, and also I thought it was going to be really good. Because it looks sick.
It did look great. And
so
Sam Raimi producing, Adam Driver in a lead role, dinosaurs and a spaceship. How could it not be?
What more do you actually
What
want?
more do you need? And somehow that's not plugged into anything.
No.
Just unplug that. Unplug the white thing.
What? Are you sure this can be fine?
It's not plugged into anything. This is on 70%.
Oh.
Spaceships, dinosaur, Adam Driver, Sam Raimi. Good for, even though Sam Raimi, take it or leave it. Good for, but
just a fucking shit film.
so boring. It's just boring. Like
it was so dry. It was just like marm around, shoot dinosaur, stuck in. Stuck in cave.
Drop back into the conversation.
Stuck in cave. No, do you remember the scene where he was stuck in the cave and that was the whole thing? And the next scene, he just out of the cave. Just came out of the cave somehow. Who knows? Just...
Yeah, the meteor stuff I thought was kind of cool.
No, because in the trailer, they're like, it's called 65. It's 65 million years ago. I wonder... And there's dinosaurs. Film starts, they're like, what's that thing coming towards Earth in the sky? I fucking wonder.
I just think
Crap.
this could have been such an interesting
Such like a forced Mandalorian Last of Us, like older guy, surrogate daughter, like
but no relationship.
dead. She didn't even talk. I don't think. You know, she's the girl from Barbie.
I think I noticed that, but
But
yeah, I
like
forgot.
they must have filmed 65 fucking years ago, man.
Yeah, she's like a baby in that. Man.
And she's also young Gamora. She's young Ahsoka. Big up her, man. She's doing.
I've heard she's like I've heard a lot. I've not seen Ahsoka. Have you seen Ahsoka? No, I've heard a lot of people say that she's better than Rosario Dawson.
Really?
As Ahsoka,
Yeah, but
yeah.
she did play a younger Ahsoka, which is how she is in the show.
I
Because a
don't
lot of
think
people
she's
say
that young in this show though. She's older than that.
no, but in Ahsoka the show, she's obviously way older. Whereas in the Clone Wars, in the Clone Wars, she's like a teenager.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas now she's like older. But anyway, neither of us have seen it.
The film, this just
Another bad film, Quantumania, fucking terrible.
Quantumania was another film
That was the death rattle for the MCU. I'm not gonna lie. It was from then. I was like, this is bad. I was like, this is really not good.
Yeah, then Guardians was after, and it was.
Yeah, but didn't we have a series in there as well? Yeah, but then it was like Secret Invasion, The Marvels.
I mean, it's not been a good year for Marvel.
It's been a terrible year for Marvel, man. It's been a terrible year for Marvel, and well, low-key DC had a better year
Why?
because Marvel had one hit and two misses. DC had, in my opinion, 2 hits, 2 misses.
What were the two hits?
Shazam's a minor hit.
Shazam is not a hit.
Hang on, how many MCU series is there? Secret Invasion, was there another one? Oh, Loki, to be fair, Loki.
Loki was good.
Was another bad film this year? Dungeons and Dragons?
So mid. People love that as well.
I know, I don't get it. You know, my parents left. They left the cinema. Didn't even finish.
Good on you. Good on them.
I can see it's still recorded. Napoleon, shit. The Creator, big disappointment, man.
Yeah,
I kind of want to watch that again. I don't know, but it's so long.
He's making another film like soon.
I mean, I hope so, because I do
Wait,
think
who is that? That's Alex.
Gareth Edwards.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Alex Garland.
What,
Yeah.
Civil War.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
What did he do?
Annihilation, Ex Machina.
Yeah,
He
sorry.
wrote the script for Sunshine, which.
Another big sci-fi guy.
But he's not doing Civil War's not sci-fi though.
No, I know, but like another big, like
yeah.
grand
Similar.
concept.
Yeah.
Like,
what else was there? That was crap.
here you go. Choose one.
You know what?
No, left one.
Oh.
Talk to them.
Yeah, it's been an interesting year. I don't know. I feel like last year was a really good year. Last year was really, really good. But this year's been like, it's had a high highs. Air was a great film.
Air was good. Ben Affleck just...
I like, there's like stuff like John Wick 4, like people raved about it. I don't know. I saw it once, but I was a little...
Asteroid City?
Fuck that film, man.
That was
Fuck
alright.
that film. I hated that. What about Blue Beetle?
I slept.
No, you did you?
Yeah.
Let me have a quick...
I remember I didn't sleep for long, but I did sleep. And Blue Beetle was mid. Blue Beetle was mid.
Blue Beetle was fine.
So... no, actually not mid, bad. Blue Beetle was bad.
To be fair, there was so much like Saw 10, yeah, it was alright. Fast X, yeah, Scream 6, yeah. To be fair, Scream 6 and Fast 10 I did like. Knock at the Cabin, I forgot that came out. That was good, man. That was a good film. Evil Dead Rise, you should watch that. I think you would like that. I don't know. It's really this section. I saw 47 films this year, and there's, I'd say, 11 that I just thought were bad. And then there's a lot of mid, and then there's like 20 good, 20 really good, and then like 4 like amazing. That's such a irrelevant breakdown.
Alright, well.
What about TV? Last of Us?
Last of Us was great.
Loki?
Loki was great.
Gen V?
Gen V was great.
Secret Invasion?
Didn't watch. Invincible was good.
Oh my god, Invincible is so good.
I'm gonna start slouching.
Sleep?
Oh
my god, was that your neck?
Yeah. Oh man, I'm just gonna get comfy. It's last year. It's the last episode of the year. We can slack off a bit.
What else was there this year, man? Spider-Man 2? Peak?
Yeah, but that was, I mean, I could talk about a few video games. To be fair, Fortnite.
Oh my god.
Good year for Fortnite. OG Fortnite came
Please
out.
stop, please.
Spider-Man 2 was great. Not played the new Star Wars game yet.
What? Oh, you've not?
No, but I do want to do that.
Good, wasn't it? Did you play it first?
Yeah.
I found it too hard. I couldn't do it.
You playing on easy?
I don't think I even changed. I don't know. Maybe, probably. It would not just too hard. As in, I just couldn't figure out like the puzzles and shit. Like, I got to that thing where you had to move the boulders around to land on things. I just couldn't do it.
Well, I didn't play the second one. Apparently, it was good though. Yeah, I didn't play that many games. Payday 3 came out. Bit short. Didn't play it.
Getting
But
something this year that like. But overall, it was it was definitely. I think this year has signified a lot of changes in just films and just the fact of how badly all the superhero films did and how bad most of them were.
So when's the next DC film coming out?
2025. It's a good break, I think. I think Creature Commandos is that animated series. I think that's end of next year, and then Superman's 2025, and they've not dated anything else apart from that. But we've also got MCU next year. It's just Deadpool 3. And we can talk a little bit about what's coming next year.
What is coming next year?
Deadpool 3, Dune 2, Planet of the Apes, Ghostbusters. Who the fuck cares about that? Not me.
Next year looks a bit dry.
Also, there's a lot of films that we have not seen this year. Like, we've not seen a lot of like the Oscar films.
Which ones?
Like May, December, Maestro, Anatomy of a Fall. Did you watch Leave the World Behind? I want to watch that. I've heard mixed things, but it sounds interesting. I feel like there's something I've completely forgotten that I really want to talk about. I don't know. That might be it.
That might be it.
But good. A good year. Very up and down. Like, I do feel like I remember a lot of times coming out of the cinema and both of us being like, oh, that was a bit mid.
Yeah, I think we had a lot of sleepy cinema trips.
A lot of just like that was a bit nothing.
But this was the first year we started going to the cinema together regularly.
For real.
So a big year.
Big up Odie and Epsom. And Movie Chat. Movie Chat was born.
Movie Chat was born and died.
Yeah, this is it, guys. You're never going to see an episode of Movie Chat again.
Okay,
Hello,
sorry
everyone.
about that. The camera died.
The camera died. I'm sorry. No more shots of Movie Chat. That's it. Should we explain?
So, coming into the new year, we're
not going anywhere.
Well, we probably will.
We might be away for a bit.
But we are gonna do a big rebranding. Should we not tell them the new name until the next episode?
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
Leave you guys on the edge of your seats.
But I think Movie Chat is...
Movie Chat lived and died.
It lived and died.
It lived, prospered,
purpose. It's
and
been
died.
fun. It's been fun.
But we need to...
You know, we're looking to make it big, as you can tell.
And we don't think Movie Chat is like...
It's not catchy. It's a bit dry. It was my idea, to be fair.
Yeah.
But there was an idea that I had literally like a few weeks after we started. And I was like, why don't we do that? But I was like, nah, it's too late now. It's not too late. Now's the time.
But so yeah, in the new year, new logo, new title, consistent episodes.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Jackson.
And just a good time.
Yeah.
So we look forward to seeing you all in 2024.
Yeah, we thank you very much.
This is probably going to come out in 2024.
Well, it's not coming out today, is it?
Yeah, I mean, so we hope you had a good New Year's Eve.
Yeah, and thank you for watching this year.
Thank you for anyone that...
Genuinely, actually, thank you to people that watch this.
Let's get a little bit sentimental here. Yeah. Especially with the TikToks, just the thought of... We had a TikTok that got, what, like 5,000...
10,000 views.
10,000 views,
like 700 likes.
700 likes.
And that is sick.
The fact that there's... The thought of 700 people liking something that we made is... like our dream.
Literally.
So, like, genuinely
thank you very much. And also just anyone, because when we started this, like, I think our first 2 episodes...
So now we don't have the camera for this?
I know.
We should have made this TikTok.
Oh well. And then, obviously... And then the Barbie and Oppenheimer episode. Those 3 are the top ones. Obviously the first 2, because that's when it started. But the ones now still get some views. And if it's one of you people that watch it... like that actually clicked. Thank you very much, because you're
Yeah.
probably one of my friends, and I probably don't even know that you do it. Or if you're someone that I see in Epsom specifically and tell me that you watch this show, I fucking love you, because I love it when people do that. Makes me feel so good.
I just think anyone that we don't know that has somehow stumbled onto this,
Yeah.
or like just scroll through us on TikTok or anything, like,
Or followed us on TikTok. Most people that follow us on TikTok are randos.
yeah, and
It's nice.
Thank
And we
you.
appreciate it.
we do appreciate it massively. Like, we put not much
Some effort.
but we do put effort into this.
We
each
do
week,
try.
and
The
like-
hiatuses are not. They're not by way of laziness. Sometimes.
But yeah. So anyway, stop the sentimental stuff. But
Real.
thank you. So yeah, we'll see you in the new year with a new title
For real.
and a new sense of enthusiasm.
and regular episodes. Maybe.
Maybe. But yeah. So
Yeah.
thanks for watching.
Thank you very
Subscribe.
much, guys.
Follow on Insta. Follow on TikTok.
Remember that secret wall screening we're doing?
Yeah, that's still coming.
if they make it.
When we make
But if
it.
they don't make it, when we make it.
When we make it.
Make Secret Wars. I'll just make it.
Yeah,
we can make Secret Wars.
At this point. Delayed 10 years.
Ooh.
Get our mitts on that.
For real.
Yeah.
Tell us what you guys want. We'll put in any cameo you want. Marmaduke.
Anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching.
More Marmaduke jokes coming in the new year.
We still haven't explained. Maybe that'll be the big first episode.
Oh, no, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do the Movie Chat Awards, man. We didn't do the Movie Chat Awards.
Well, it's too late now.
Oh, well.
We'll do that next
I want to
year.
start doing. I know it's a complete rip-off of Weekly Planet. Big up to Jason and Mason if you're watching. I want to do like Caravan of Garbage style stuff, but we're just so uncommitted.
We're not doing that.
There's no way I'm going to get you to rewatch anything.
As if you...
Oh, fuck off.
As if
Such
you...
bullshit, man.
Right, anyway.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks for watching. Sorry about the lack of audio.
I wonder
video.
what one of the photos going to be. Just us riddling.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, hope you had a good New Year, and we hope you had a good start to the year.
And I hope you enjoyed this year of Movie Chat.
Yeah. All right. Bye,
Goodbye,
guys.
guys.
For the last time. For the last time from Movie Chat.
Signing off.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys.